Here's an outside zone read from 23 personnel. 2 backs, 3 tight ends. So Georgia, first snap against Florida, they're shifting on over. This look's best rep of the season. Even though it went basically 75 yards untouched, Todd Monken opted not to explore this look for the remainder of the game and really didn't for the most of the season. Only about a dozen or so were repped in meaningful minutes from this offense. So was not even a member of this offense's five most featured run concepts. So with the 3 tight end set and the 4-man surface, including our fullback, running back, whatever you want to call, we're really able to outnumber our defense at the point of attack. And like I mentioned with toss actions, this does incorporate a pin pull action of sorts that really does help facilitate. So both of our tight ends, on-ball tight ends, are blocking down. But 87, McKitty, he is working straight up towards that free safety. So down block, puller 1, puller 2, and lead blocker 3. Everyone else taking a rather flat zone path as we're just trying to get a reach. Not blow them off the ball, just reach them, make sure they don't get in the gap and get upfield and give us nowhere to go. So, again, very condensed set, and we're just taking advantage of the defensive space against us. They are over-pursued, they are over-compromised, and we have more bodies in a centralized spot than they do. So again, let's watch it play through. Here come our pullers around our pin. Again, Washington is the edge setter. He is the hard down blocker. McKitty is working up inside towards our safety. So that then leaves our first puller to engage our edge, our second puller to engage our linebacker, and our lead blocker to eventually gauge that deep third corner in space. So again, we're still reaching. It's still an outside zone. We want to get outside of them. Just getting there and stopping our feet won't do us any good. Like all zones, we have to get that play side reach and seal or else depend on play side cutbacks. And since this play is all about hitting the outside, you don't really want to lean on those cutbacks too often. But again, everyone gets home, and we're still running in space, leading him as we're like 10 yards downfield. So a fairly poor job pursuing by Florida's back end, but a fairly good job, of course, by our 3 main blockers play side, those 2 pin pullers and our lead blocker from the backfield. So even though it wasn't obviously featured that much, it did finish among their top 5 yardage gainers because of this 75-yarder.